Hi, everybody. So today we're going to talk a little bit about rocks. Now, when I was a kid, I used to love collecting rocks. And in fact, most people think that in order to have a high quality early childhood program, you have to spend a lot of money. Nothing could be farther from the truth. In fact, when you spend a lot of money on a really great toy for young children, what they really want instead is the box that it came in. And so it is with nature. Children don't care about the car and the fancy things that they get to go outside in. They just want to be outside. And so it's not surprising then that children have this great, huge interest in rocks and are immediately drawn to them, as even adults like I am. I still love skipping stones and collecting crazy looking ones. I even have one in my office that looks like the shape of a heart, weather worn probably over thousands of years. Rocks are intriguing and they're beautiful, and sometimes they've got crystal and gold and other different colors in them, and they can be anything. Think about it. Think about classic books like Stone Soup, right? So why not create something like a rock garden in your own childcare classroom and or even outside? So first of all, you got to start kind of simple, because when you first buy the rocks, children are going to want to explore them. It's called manipulating the materials. And they're going to want to see how heavy they are, what they do, how they do. In fact, did you know that there are some rocks or stones that actually float in water? You're going to get a little bit of extra credit if you can text me. You're going to text me the kind of rocks that can float in water along with your name, because I won't know whose phone number it is, and you're going to get some extra points. Not extra credit, just extra points. So remember again that you want to consider a really good location. You want to have an area where the kids are free to play with, where they're not going to be interrupted, where they're not going to try and ride bikes on top of them or color or do anything else. But you want, especially if it's outside, consider a place that's shady, because you don't want them working, in the hot sun, especially here in Southern California. It needs to be kind of flat, right? So that as they start learning how to balance rocks, the ground itself won't give away and allow them to do those kinds of things with the rocks. Some really good rock choices to use are the ones that you get from rivers or creek beds, oceans, granite, marble scraps, small pavers, sandstone, even some of the rocks that you find in marine supply places, like they put in the bottom of a aquarium. But you want some of the bigger ones. You don't want them to be big choking hazards. You want a variety of ones that are polished and unpolished. You can go to stone centers. You can go on walks, rock walks, if you will. Anyways, and so you can also ask your families in your school if they can help donate some of these rocks to you as well. Then brainstorm with other teachers, brainstorm with the children, get inspired, look at pictures. There are things called rock sculptures. You can probably go online and see really cool designs that people have made with rocks. Think of Stonehenge, right? Stonehenge is a place that's been around, I don't know, maybe thousands of years, and we're still looking at those rocks. There are some really good books, like, as I said, Stone Soup, or Stone by Andy Goldsworthy, or On My Beach There Are Pebbles by Leo Leoni, very famous children's author. And then before using the rock garden, you really got to sit the kids down and explain to them what it is. You want them to respect not only the sanctity of the place, so to speak. In our preschool, for example, on the yard, we have a Zen garden that's full of rocks. And we explain to the children that this is a place for kids to go to be calm and relax and build. We've even got one of those little water fountains going that we plug in. So it's got the sound of trickling water, which is kind of cool. And then as children become familiar with the rocks, let them try to understand and label them and name them and identify them. They can try to balance them. They can be built, stacked, lined up, curved, designed, but not thrown or smashed, right? And they can ask friends if their friends want to help them. And they want to help, you also want to help them document their work. So make sure that you've got your iPhone or something else, maybe even some paper and pencil for kids to draw their designs. You can even help older children learn to design their rock sculptures before laying out the rocks, and they can make designs on paper. And then that is a blueprint, right, for what they're doing. Save your work or put the rocks back, either way, but they should be easy to pick up, easy to put away, not too heavy. You don't want to break anybody's back. And all rock play should always be supervised by an adult, right? It's great for math, it's great for science, it's great for social studies, it's great for problem solving. But be open to the kids' ideas, and above all, make sure you have fun. Oh, what a world it could be.